Why is this happening to me? Why so much spiritual warfare? Why so much witchcraft? Why so many attacks on a daily basis? Why do I feel like I'm going crazy? Those are some of the questions that I have been asking myself through the last at least 10 years, and ever since I've been born. I am born medium. I have been seeing spirits and have been able to communicate with them. But in the recent years, I have been having and dealing with extreme witchcraft attacks. And more often than not, I would ask myself, like, why the hell am I going through all of that? And the reason is because I simply have to tell you how to deal with it, help you awaken, and tell you that you're not crazy and that those stuff is real. And if you are someone who is also constantly under spiritual attack, there is another thing. If you are not aligned with your path, with your mission, if you're not doing what you are supposed to do, then the spiritual attacks are going to come through much easier. So I'm not saying that if you're on your path, it's going to become easier. No, there's still going to be multiple spiritual attacks and spiritual warfare, but you're going to be much stronger. And the things that witches likes to do is to diminish you, demise you, make you think that you're something less, make you think that you're crazy, and pull you away from your true soul path and purpose that you need to fulfill on this earth. For me, for example, is I am protector of Gaia, and this says it all. This is who I am. And the more I have been pulling away from that in the years, the worse it has become. And the more and more spiritual attack has been coming towards me simply because they wanted to keep me down so that I don't speak, so that I don't help people, right? So if you're a light worker and you are experiencing enormous amounts of witchcraft attacks, because trust me, like, people who are deeply asleep, people who are supporting the system in the matrix, people who do have literally hundreds of demons living inside of their bodies, they don't get witchcraft attacks. Like, they don't, because they already picked a side. And if you're a victim of so much witchcraft and negative energy, then you probably already also subconsciously chose a side, and this is why you are getting all of the attacks. So you need to know your purpose, your destiny. Why are they doing so many destiny swaps? Why are they sending so much witchcraft to steal something from you? Because they don't want you to fulfill your purpose, because it's going to help elevate the earth, help the ascension, help people, right? So it's very important that you actually know your purpose in this life. And for many light workers and spiritual workers, it is not to have fun, it is not to have quiet the way, for example, that I wanted. No, it's just to be on the spot and help people. So it's not going to be nice, and it's not going to be easy. And part of the witchcraft attacks coming through is actually you getting prepared for what is coming, and you being prepared with answers and remedies for other people who are suffering this and don't know what to do. Because this process that is happening now is it is very fast, but there is also like a graduate increase happening, right? And if all of the sudden everybody awakens, it's going to become a pure chaos, right? So you need to help people slowly awaken to the spiritual, because so many people are asleep, so many people are literally possessed, and possession is like a complete different thing than what, again, Hollywood presents to you, right? But there's so many people who lack their essence, and their soul is literally being eaten by entities, by Leviathan spirits, etc. It's insane. I'm not gonna go in depth now on this topic, but there are so many people that are asleep and that need help. And the bad thing is that those people are the ones who are trying to put you down and tell you that you're crazy with the things that you feel and experience, but I'm here to tell you that you're not. um Find out through divination, through asking your higher mind, whatever methods you know and you're familiar with and can use. Find out what your purpose is, what is your divine mission. We are all here with a specific mission. And yeah, there are some gurus that wants to tell you that life is meaningless. Yeah, exactly. Right now, no, it's not. Like, life is, but the light workers that came here to this earth, they came here with a purpose and with a mission to help elevate earth, help the ascension happen so that life can be meaningless. I know that sounds crazy, but it's true. And some people that are a bit deeper into spirituality are going to understand what I'm saying. So this is what you need to do. You need to align with yourself, align with your higher self, align with your path, divine mission, spiritual purpose, right? And once you walk that path, you're going to become much more resilient and stronger towards the attacks of the dark forces and the negative energies, entities, warfares, etc. Right? Okay. So this is what I wanted to say in that video. If you feel called to have a one-on-one reading with me, please send me an email and we can schedule one, and I will see you soon in the next video. And peace and blessings, of course. And if you have any questions and suggestions for future videos, please type them down below in the comments. Salam.